Make make the party invite only.
Okay. Right. Hello, guys. We are back at. Are you included or are you already?
I'm back.
Actually?
I'm included, and I'm back.
Okay. Hello, guys, and welcome to this. We are back with some racing here in Formula One. We are back at the glorious track that is the Sochi Autodrome, or the shitty Autodrome, basically, as I call it. Obviously, we've had a 1 week break. So after the Singapore race, and we're here for Div 2. I am joined by Tazonic, as usual. How are you, Taz?
I'm good, thanks, Butler. Yeah, good to be back after my 1 week absence. Platt did a really good job last week. With you as well, and it seemed like a really good race. But so, yeah, with the 1 week break, 6 races left to go, starting at Sochi. Let's hope let's hope this title fight at least will go all the way down to the wire.
Yep, hopefully. Obviously, coming off the last race at Singapore, we had Bradford crossing the line in on track, and after penalties were applied by the stewards, though, it was then revealed that he got a time penalty which demoted him to third, and that meant P. Bence won his first race for the division for RF1. So congratulations to P. Bence for winning his race. Stewart did get second in the end, still didn't get his win, but
No.
obviously the main talking point was the disaster of a round for the championship rivals of Chalupa and Alfie, who both finished 5th and 10th. But that 5th place was enough for Alfie to take the lead in the championship off Chalupa by 8 points. But as we enter Q2, because obviously we only have 14 drivers here today, which is a bit of a disappointing number, but I think fatigue of the championship now is starting to kick in.
I think we should be getting Zombers joining relatively soon, so it should be up to 15.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll be joining though for Q.
No, I think he'll be in for the race.
Yep. So anyway, hopefully the what's going on? Zombies does want an invite. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So I do not have him, but okay, I'll try and see what. I don't think I have him.
Well,
on Xbox. No, I.
I'll invite him. Don't worry.
Alright, you can invite him. Anyway, obviously with 40 drivers, so obviously with the championship as tight as it is, can I get one to had to restart my game? Yes, of course you can, Bonge. Race Direct. Can you invite Bonge as well?
Yep.
Bonge PGR. Anyway, so we're at the Sochi Autodrome in Russia, a track that I'm not particularly a big fan of, but
I can't spell Zombies.
I don't know about you.
Zombie ESZ. That's it. Carry on.
Yeah, so anyway, a track I'm not a particular fan of, and I don't think a lot of people are a particular fan of. There are a few, but for me it's not, and it doesn't provide the best racing because the dirty air is pretty torrid around this track. So,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, a bit of a yawn there, I do apologise, but DivBot has not woken up yet, which is a shame, but luckily this is only Q2. So looking at the times now, obviously with Alfie leading the championship, he seems to be the red-hot favourite, as he has been the man in form in this second half of the season. I don't know what the strategy is for this track,
I think it's just a soft medium.
Soft med. A soft med.
A soft med, yeah.
Anyway, we've got, obviously, last week's pole sitter was Loki, obviously thriving in the wet conditions, but obviously really not getting any promise in the dry conditions around Singapore. But I think it'll be a dry race, as none of the drivers have really picked up on it. But anyway, his teammate SSR Halo will be starting the lap, be the first lap to get on the board. Barony doesn't invalidate, and we've got Bonge back, which is good.
Did Zombies join as well, or?
It hasn't said Zombies has joined.
Right, okay.
So
I'll get him another invite.
I thought he was good mates with P-Bent, so I don't know why P-Bent hasn't invited him, to be honest. But anyway, we're on board with Halo now. Going around this lovely banked, long left-hander, probably the only redeeming factor of the track, whereas I feel like the rest of the corner pieces are put together by building blocks, or like how to basic starter pieces for an F1 track. Nothing really dynamic, really, other than that long sweeping left-hander.
You really don't like it, do you?
No, I really don't. It's a horrible track. It's a track where if you get it wrong, oh, Oh, he doesn't invalidate there, luckily. I think Ruction tried to get out of the way.
We have
but,
got Legend and Rux out on the mediums, so there might be a few guys doing the alternate
Yeah.
strategy. Although it is quite a simple
Yeah.
one-stop round here, I'm relatively sure. Medium softs and
It's not working.
the hards can go
I mean, if you want
majority
to
of
try
the
and
way.
get through on the mediums, but who's Dodonny? Dodonny 1893. I've no idea. But anyway, we've got 9 viewers, guys. So
Am I my squeaky chair?
say hello in the chat. Hello. Say hello. Say hello.
No.
But anyway, here comes Halo rounding the final corner now. A few corners now. Sorry.
I think to be relatively competitive and for a good lap on the softs will be a low 131, high 130s.
Yeah, low 31. I
I think
think.
it's gonna be a. Oh, it's gonna be quite. 32-2.
32-2. He did make a mistake at one of the corners. We'll see what Loki can do. 32-8 as Ruction goes to start his lap but does lose the back end. On board with Stuart now, who obviously was very close to getting his first victory of the season. Obviously, we've said with Stuart now, he's so close to getting that victory. He's just always there in thereabouts, but never on the top step of the podium. He's not confident for this round, but with any incidents that go on, because
Purple
obviously we
Sexton.
know that. Yeah,
I mean,
You never know with-
he's in the championship fight. Look at him. He
just about.
he had a very poor result at Italy, obviously, with that unfortunate accident, and but that Singapore race in second place as well just pushed him right back up into the championship fight. He is an outside chance, but he is just there, so he just needs to carry on this strong
Yeah.
form, like this qualifying lap, for
He does
example.
settle 130, 1.5. A good solid lap, I think. Anyway, we're gonna. Who else is next round? It's
Green King.
Legend on his medium run.
Oh, Legend.
So, is that Divbot waking up? Yay, Divbot's woke up. And Legend does set a 33.2 on the mediums. I think it's probably not worth trying to set a time on those mediums and just get on the soft, personally.
Green King next.
It's nice to see also Nicholas on the grid. Obviously, wasn't there for Singapore. Nicholas might be one of the ones to watch for, really. Green King sets a 32.4, which puts him third fastest so far.
Rux is invalidated, as is my style.
Okay, so everyone else... Oh, it's Alfie has just started his hot lap now. He is also on the mediums. Although I don't see really the problem with really starting on the soft, so... If you get a safety car, you're in a bit of trouble, really.
Bond, keeping you up, are we? I know I'm a little bit late on that, but... Fired Butler in the commentary box. Don't fall asleep on me.
Where's this? Is this in actual Discord, or...?
No, it's in the chat.
Oh, I can't... For some reason my chat isn't loading very well. I've only got this guy called Donny,
Yep, voting for my style and Bond.
and I've got nothing else from anyone else. But anyway...
My style was quickest in Q1 because we haven't.
Oh, I've got...
we haven't mentioned that yet.
I've got
We haven't mentioned
Right,
that yet,
five
but
said
Q1 we did skip through. Everyone would have made it through, so we skipped through it and let the music as practice. But yeah, my style was fastest in Q1. The 131.3, I believe it was. So he's got some good pace when he doesn't invalidate.
Yeah, my chat isn't working very well by the looks of it. Someone else put a message just so I know it's not just me going crazy. Taz, you put a message in. Please, Taz. Oh, Five put a message in. Hello, Five. Anyway, here comes Alfie. We've been on board for him for most of this lap, putting a message
Bond
in. There we go.
invalidates.
So it is,
Sector 3.
I don't think... This isn't going to be a especially quick lap from Alfie to get him on the fast. He's say
It's not
8
bad.
tenths roughly slower than Stewart. Ruction is also invalidated his other lap. Legend, I think, is just chucking in the towel. Nicholas is also on the mediums.
It's going to be Apollo next, I think. In Sector 3, in that racing point. Pink Panther, Mercedes B team.
Here he comes.
And
round
then
the
gets out of
final
his
few
way of
corners
Ruction.
now.
Good job. Should be around the 32s like everyone else. It is.
Yep, 32.4. Exact same time as Green King,
Yeah.
by the way.
Breaking set his lap before that though, so I'm kind of surprised.
As Tado sets a 1 minute 46.2.
Bond just spun it in sector.
As-
Just needs to hold it there, let the cars go. Yeah, and he can go now.
What did...
It's quite an easy track to spin on. To be fair, it's a very slippery
It's a track...
slippery surface.
Yeah, it's a track I feel if you make one little mistake, you're in trouble.
Exactly. It's quite hard to Hello, Donnelly. Thank you for joining in. I'm glad you enjoy it as well. We'll be back for the final 6 races. Obviously, Russia now. We've got Japan next week. My personal favourite. Then we got. Is it Kota, Mexico, or Mexico, Kota? I can't remember. One the way.
Kota,
I always
Mexico.
forget which way around it is. Yeah, Kota, Mexico. Brazil. Oh no, actually, no, Abu Dhabi.
No,
in Brazil.
Abu Dhabi.
Brazil,
We
yeah.
decided to switch Abu Dhabi and Brazil round because Brazil's just a better season finale. Let's be
Yeah, so.
fair. Anyway, here comes Legend now, hoping to improve on his 33, and I think he will improve. Yeah, he does. Only not by much though to put him up in position.
The 32s is still in the
30.
ballpark. Launch pits off the spinning and flat spotting his tyres.
Ruction must have put a lot of fuel in his car to go around on the mediums, as he's all over the place on that tricky left-hander.
Tado next, I think.
Go on, Tado. Let's see what Tado
Oh,
can do.
invalidates.
Oh, he was 10 seconds up. Is he going for another one? I think he is. He is. Oh, and he gets out of the way of Ruction, so...
Ruction just
Okay.
pips him. P-Bent's fast in Sector 1. We know P-Bent's has had a huge upsurge of form in the, well, at least in these last 5 or 6 races, even winning last time out at Singapore. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do now for the final few races of the season. Clearly got some good pace by Purple in Sector 1. See what he does in Sector 2 quickly. Keep Purple's that as well, which he does. 104.7.
3:15 is the fastest time, set by Stewart, by some margin as well.
Yeah. Some good pace.
I think Stewart's had 2 pole positions this season, but still hasn't had a
But yeah,
win.
well,
I think he got one in
I think he had one at China, didn't
Zandvoort and Canada, I think.
he? Here comes P-Bents around the final 90-degree corners and goes second to 31.8. Still way off Stewart's lap. It's quite a good lap for Stewart.
Chalupa is invalidated. Nicholas is also out on the mediums.
Yeah, trying to get through all the mediums. Test is
Scarlett's also
E4. No problem, trying to wait.
Yeah, E4. Oh my god, I just clocked what he means. Please tell me you know what he
I know what
means.
he means.
Yeah, okay.
Sure go, Test. Oh my god. We're still playing, by the
Yeah,
way.
we're still-
It's still going from yesterday.
I thought he forfeited.
No. Rock's improved by 11
Oh.
seconds and says a 33.2. Just slower than Legend on the other set of mediums as well. Here comes Chalupa, invalidated, so he'll be going again.
Yeah, 2 3/4 of a tenth.
Look, he improved
So
actually.
Stewart's gap.
Loki improved.
As a Halo now goes second fastest, with
Yep.
31.6.
Loki improved as well, without us noticing, to a 32.2.
Yeah, we're on board with Nicholas now. Nicholas hasn't won, I don't think, since...
It's been ages, isn't it?
What was the... Since, I think it was...
Chalupa invalidates.
France? France, possibly? Anyway,
He'd not been Hungary.
here comes Nicholas. That's a good lap.
Oh, very good.
No, Miguel won Hungary.
Oh, of course he did, yeah.
That is a really good lap from Nicholas.
Yeah,
31.6, and he
that's
looks
insane.
the man in form. I want to point out that 6
France
tenths
does
quicker
make
than
it,
Alf.
yeah. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, it was France. Well, Miguelino crossed the line in first, but
Penalty.
poor guy got a penalty. It's quite easy to do at France, but anyway,
Not
we're at Russia.
easier
which is another
here.
track that's this is very much a track that if you get it wrong, you're in trouble, as there is a racing point leaving the pits as Bonge starts his lap. So
Anytime.
hopefully he does get out of the
Anytime,
way. Thanks for retiring, yes.
Right.
I have to say, the Haas seat has been passed around more than a fucking prostitute, to be honest. It's amazing. And Bonge does invalidate. And
Has
he's got
Martin
to be
been saying?
careful
No?
here.
Right, I'm gonna let you carry on briefly. I'm gonna get my food from the oven.
Okay. So the men in danger at the moment are Mr. Tado, King Chalupa, obviously. Chalupa's going to have to be very careful here that he doesn't invalidate. Yes, wow. Bonge, I hope Bonge has got enough fuel to get around. And same with my style. That'll be a very different looking Q3 with Green King getting in there as well. I don't know what's going on with Zombez. Is Zombez just not joining? Anyway, Stahl is starting his outlap now. Anyway, here comes Bond starting his lap again. Brakes very early down into turn 1. You don't want to invalidate too much on that little kink on the left because you will get caught out quite easily, and then round this long swooping left-hander is very easy to just overcook it a little bit and not get your car settled for this corner here, but Bond just taken that beautifully. Down to 3rd gear now for this 90-degree right-hander, and then up to 7th and probably back down to 5th for this. Oh, he goes to 4th. Don't want to invalidate there. That's very easy to cut that corner too much and also invalidate. But luckily...
right, food has been gotten, I am back.
Down to 3rd, and Bonge now opening
Hello,
the
Kip and
DRS
chat.
down the 2nd straight. If he does get... an invalidation
Oh, is
here,
he going to make
gonna
it?
be
He's not going
out.
to make it. Stahl's not going to make it, I don't think. No, he's going to
I
be...
don't think he is.
Oh, it's going to be close.
This is going to be close.
No.
I don't think he's made it.
Stahl's out.
No, he's not out.
Bonge.
Here comes Bonge. He's low on fuel. Is he going to run out of fuel? Apollo now goes 7th quickest.
Legend.
Alfie is very close.
Legend goes
to being in
fastest.
danger. Legend did. Yes, I've just seen. Legend goes fastest. What will Bonge
Oh,
do?
almost invalidates
Bonge goes
the final
6th.
corner.
Bonge goes 6th fastest now, unless and Chalupa's out.
Chalupa is out, yeah. Tado's also invalidated. Rux is out.
Oh my god.
King,
Chalupa
there you
is
go.
invalid. Chalupa just didn't get a clean lap in.
Alfie doesn't have to go if he doesn't want to, as EA is in the chat.
It depends on whether he wants to start on the softs. He doesn't need to.
I think the big shout out here is going to be Nicholas on the mediums. Less than
Well,
2
Alfie
tenths.
did say this wasn't a strong track. Alfie did say that. That is too. He's going to complete the lap on the softs.
He is 30.9
and goes fastest by quite a margin.
Yeah. Loki's still going. Evans is in the pits. It's just Loki left now. He is up just. Obviously, you lose a lot of time. Also, can gain a lot of time around sector 3, especially. It just depends how committed you are. As he locks up a little bit in the final corner, but does improve to P7. It's actually quite close.
Yeah, good luck. Alfie sets a big lap on the softs, but the question is, can Nicholas match it?
My style and Chalupa, one of the biggest shocks.
Easily the biggest shock is Chalupa. Obviously, that is really bad for his championship.
Chat has gone mad.
Lucas F13 YouTube. Big shout out to Mr. Taddo, my favourite streamer of all time. For fuck's sake, Taddo couldn't go any slower. I mean,
He's still outqualified.
I don't think
Chalupa and style.
he's still outqualified the guy who's led the championship. For most of the
Exactly.
year. I think Chalupa. In fairness to Chalupa, we just need Legend to retire now. But that is the perks. The problem with Russia is very easy to invalidate around this track. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, out of qualifying 2 goes Rux. Ruxy, unfortunately, doesn't make it on the mediums. He probably could have gone a bit faster, but he does get the fresh tyres. Mr. Tado, unfortunately, couldn't get a proper lap in. And Chalupa and My Style, 2 big shocks actually, both got a lot of pace. Both could not set a valid lap. So I think that's going to be the main story going on into Q3. See who gets that valid lap in.
21 viewers, by the way, guys.
Oh
Holy
wow!
shit.
Hello everyone.
That's amazing.
22.
I mean, to be fair,
Star was angry.
20 style. Yeah.
Thanks for joining, guys.
You didn't need to push too much, Style. It's just literally just try and get a clean lap in, and you would have been in.
Hello, we'll still get Pole.
Wow.
He knows people.
Does he now? But anyway, thank you guys so much for all this viewership for such a young club that we are. It's nice to see. And also,
Anyway, we do this every time. Top 3.
Nicholas Alfie. I don't know.
Get involved.
Fair place.
Get involved, chat as well. Who
Nick-
do you think's gonna? Who do you think's
I'm
gonna
gonna say
get Pole?
Nicholas will get pole.
I think Nicholas will get Pole. I'm gonna say Halo second and Alfie third.
Okay, I'm gonna say Nicholas.
Funky, skibbity boom bop bop.
Alfie. Skada-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-boo. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna get third. It could be anyone really. I'll go with. Should I throw a wild card? I'll go with Legend. Why not?
Legend.
Yeah, he was second fastest in
True, yeah.
Q2. So, as they all exit the pits, the first man who will be setting a lap is Mr. Bonge, number 37 in the half. Can I go soft at last, or should I med? Well, that means it's a dry race then. Well, it's up to you, really, Style. It's the problem with going on the mediums is you have a shit start, and if a safety car comes out, you're in a slight bit of bother. But no, I wouldn't go on that. Don't listen to Brando, Style. It's up to you, personally. I mean, personally, if I was in your position, I'd go on the soft just because I don't trust Division 1 in the fact of not getting a safety car. Because of how hard they race. It's not in a crucial way, but mistakes are more likely to occur when you're on the limit. And I think that with the gap so tight that it is in D1, there are more likely for little bumps in that. So I personally go with the softs, personally. I'd go softs, medium. But it's up to you if you want to go with an alternate strategy and think there isn't going to be a safety car. I mean, it is Russia, to be fair, but what would you go, Taz? It's a good question. If you were starting last, where would you start? 14th. What would you start on? Softs or mediums?
I would start on mediums.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd always start on the mediums if I'm outside the top 10. Most of the time, I wouldn't really bother with the hards too much, as
Not around this.
the hards, although they will last most of the distance, like with every race, they are just really just not, especially with the low grip conditions around here. Just as the nature of this track, they're really hard to at least get them warm, get them in control, and just set somewhat reasonably competitive laps with. So I'd avoid the hards unless obviously you get wing damage relatively early on. So yeah, I'd imagine most of these guys will start on the mediums outside the top 10. Obviously everyone inside the top 10, bar Nicholas, will start on the softs.
And Nicholas, that's going to be bad for Nicholas.
Yeah, I mean he
Nicholas
has a
is
history
not
of that. He
known for a
starts on
good start.
he starts on the mediums, he starts on the
shit
harder
start.
compounds, but he does get the worst starts, which does put him in the pack and then get involved in the instance. It has happened
Yeah.
multiple times before, but probably focus on who's going to set a lap. Bonge I think is going to be first.
Yeah, Bonge is going to be first. We've been on board with Bonge the entire way mostly. We haven't been on board much.
There'll be some rapid fire
So
laps.
yeah, they're going to be coming through thick and thin, really. Bonge sets the first lap, 32-1. That is obviously going
Halo
to
next.
be beaten, to be honest. Here comes Halo in the Alpha Tauri.
messes
Obviously
up
used
final
up a
corner.
lot of his fuel, but does a respectable 31.3.
Nicholas.
Next up will be Nicholas. Here comes Nicholas.
30.5.
Ooh, kick the back end, and that's a 30.5. That is a
P-Benz.
ridiculous time. P-Ben.
Not bad.
Oh, 31,
Legend.
31.3. Legend next. Legend, who I've predicted is going to get
E2.
third, and he gets second fastest for Legend.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Green King next.
Next will be Green King. I think this is his first Q3 appearance for a good while, actually.
Yeah, it's been a
it's
good
nice to
3 or
see.
4 races for Green King, so almost invalid as he got in the corner.
He does go sixth fastest. Next will be Loki. A bit wide there for Loki, but he goes fifth fastest.
Alfie has been
just
looking
before
quick
he
this
cuts
lap.
off
He's
his
been on the
teammate.
ragged edge.
And
Second,
doesn't match Nicholas though.
Stewart. No one invalidated actually on their first lap, which is
Don't
funny.
jinx it,
Yeah,
Stuart.
very surprising.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, come on, Stuart. Don't invalidate. Apollo is the only one not to leave the pits, so I think he'll be doing only one lap,
So a good lap from Stuart. 4th fastest.
just ahead of P-Vents and Halo.
Pabenka.
The bank.
I know it's P-Vents, but it's Pabenka. Disappointment in Alfie. Alfie did say this wasn't going to be one of his strongest tracks, and yet he's 4 tenths quicker than 3rd fastest time. So.
Ignore Alfie anytime he says anything. It's just wrong.
Yeah. He said he was an elite driver, didn't he? I'm saying nothing. I don't know if anyone else is doing laps, or everyone just diving into the pits now.
Yeah, everyone should be diving into pits. I don't think. I mean, the softs they have got relatively good durability around here, so they might be able to do 2 laps. But clearly, these guys clearly not deciding to do that.
No.
Yeah, Greenkin goes in the pits. Loki's.
I'd just like to say, if this stays like it is, my prediction is bang on.
Yeah. Ow.
Bonge, I've got to ask this as well, actually. Are you using cockpit cam?
He might be.
Well, no, I hopped on... Yeah, I think he is. No wonder he's not at the pace if he's using cockpit cam. He's going to be struggling to see where he's going.
I mean, fair play to him if he's using. No, okay.
No, I used to. I used T-Pod.
I was going to say, fair play to you if you use cockpit cam, because that is, it's not easy to do.
The only other person I knew use that was Ed. Obviously, Ed's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Ed's gone, so.
Ed's gone.
Ed's gone.
Ed's gone.
Yeah. We're going to keep saying that now.
Can we get some Ed's gone in? Can we get some Ed's gone, please, in the chat? I'm just dreadful. Okay. Rush is a difficult track, to be honest. If you get it wrong,
It's all.
you can just...
I said this before. It's going to
If
be
you
all.
get-
It's going to be all about penalties. The least penalties you get, you're guaranteed to go up positions, because this track is going to be all about who can get the least amount of penalties or who can not get a penalty this race. Because
Well, if you
28 laps, is
literally
it?
miss your braking, yeah.
Is it
If
28?
you miss your braking zone by, I think it's 29.
28, 29
You
laps.
missed your
Stop
break-
yawning.
Oh, sorry.
Unprofessional.
If you, I know it is. Who's this guy?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is Ructions, mate. This is Ructions.
Oh,
mate.
right, okay.
Yep, that's fine. So hopefully,
We're going to have 15 on the grid. Zombie hasn't joined yet, has he?
Is Zombez here? Because we did ask.
I kind of forgot
Someone
about that.
point out if Zombez has joined. No, I have put in Discord that he'd... Yeah, look, he's not replied. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my Discord is not working right now. I don't know if it's not working for anybody else, but mine's just not.
My Discord's fine. It's just your shit internet.
I wouldn't be here if my internet was being shit.
Um.
I'm gonna invite him one more time.
So here we go. This will be the final laps that really everyone will do. Apollo's only have one shot at this, which I think is a bit dumb to do it on when there's 3 minutes left. Because if you get it wrong, you're just going to start at the back. Whereas if you go out and do another lap, you've got a chance. You should always do get a banker lap in at least, even if it's on used softs. You should always go in and get a banker. Always, never not do a banker lap. Because if you mess up it, you mess it up, you're fucked basically. Let's see some carnage into turn 1,
I
boys.
think Loki's gonna be the Loki's be first. No, Halo's gonna be the first guy on this
Halo.
lap. But no, if these guys validate their first lap, especially Halo, we might be able to jump in the pits and quickly get back out again.
No, he won't. He's got.
No, Miguelino, there's gonna be completely civilized at turn 1. It's Division 2. They're much cleaner than Division 1.
You want to do your hot lap quickly? Go on, hurry up.
Yep.
We'll do it. I'm on board with
Alright,
Halo.
alright. Anyway, Halo's already gone through turn 1, that's a little kink. Turn 2 and 3, don't want to cut it, you can cut that left hand side too much and just straight line turn 3. You got the long left hander, keep as close as you can to the left hand curve. Now down to the very late apex, turn 5, which he hits perfectly, you can cut the apex a little bit as well. End of sector 1. Third gear corner, well up into short shift into 4th, nice right hander as it sort of curves towards the right, towards another right-hander you can fly through. Then got to be very easy on track limits there. And you got the double apex left. Very easy to lose the rear on that corner. You don't want to go too wide. Yeah, got a right-hander Just don't hit the curbs on the inside, the little sausage curbs. You don't want to hit them. Now we're going down the back straight, which isn't straight, obviously flat out anyway, into quite a hard braking zone as you're turning and braking at the same time. Down to third gear, second gear for Halo actually. Very hard sector 3. You can lose the traction very easily. This chicane, do not want to hit the curbs much at all, or run too wide there, as Halo does, and keeps it in the lines. As it goes around to the final 2 corners now. All third gear for the first one and third gear for the last one. Both 90-degree angle right-handers to set his flying lap of 131.1.
Just off Legend, who is just coming around. Legend is 1,000 up on his personal best.
Oh, he messed that up.
A bit out of shape. Yeah, lost a 10th there in that last corner. He might have possibly got up the field a little bit more.
Exactly.
P-Benz is setting himself up for P-Benz. Stewart's invalidated. And everyone else. Bonge is half a 10th up on his personal best. Now, he said he was 7 tenths down on his...
P-Benz is just starting.
Slow.
Stewart's about to start his lap as well. Halo,
no,
I think, Halo's not gonna get round again. I don't think. I know he's not got enough. He's not got enough fuel. So Legend's done as well. Legend's P3 at best. Halo's gonna be P4 at best.
Bonge is 2 tenths up.
So far, that will not actually put him up in position. It needs to be 5 tenths up at least to beat Loki.
Right. This is the sector where he possibly needs to gain the most amount of time. Here he comes.
Hits them quite well.
Corner.
Second gear for the final corner actually. Improves.
And he doesn't improve enough though to get a position up as Nicholas is starting his hot lap. P-Benz is about half a 10th up.
Brinking's a little
Stewart
bit
is
down.
also invalidated again, so Stewart will not finish any higher than...
Yeah, Halo's in the pits.
Fifth.
Alfie's starting now for the final one.
P-Benz is 2.5 tenths up. This could take third place on the grid.
Yeah, it's going to be P-Benz is going to be the first car around Halo, and Legend have gone into the pits to retire.
Impressed with Legend, I have to say. Anyway,
Sorry,
on
that's
board
what I
with
mean.
P-Benz, he's... No, I said I'm impressed with Legend's time, I mean. Anyway, here comes P-Benz round in the final corner now. That was beautifully done.
Oh,
and he snatches
so
P2
close
from Alfie.
Stewart next.
And is Alfie up on his personal best? Yeah, Stewart had already invalidated. Loki's a 10th up.
Green King is
well,
a 10th
roughly
up as
10th
well.
Up. Yeah.
He's hitting the curbs a lot. Invalidates.
Alfie is
Loki's
fractionally
struggling.
ahead of his personal best. Nicholas isn't going to improve. So that's my prediction.
Hollow's on a hot lap as well, as is Loki in front of him.
Loki's a 10th up. Or 2 tenths up, roughly. Is he going to have a nicer Sector 3? He does, and that solidifies his P3.
Bonge is invalidated.
Yeah, Bonge, so it's just Alfie now who's left. Alfie's 3 tenths up on his personal best.
Alfie going to snatch it right at the end. I think he might.
Well, he's got a 10th to play with.
Missed the apex there a little bit. Yeah, he's going to do it.
Here he comes. Yeah, easily.
What a lap.
30.1.
30.1 to beat Division 1.
I love how he says he's not quick at this track and then oblivious.
Yeah, and then just does that as he just casually. Faster than my time trial by miles.
4 tenths, just like. Just don't even say you're bad. Just stop trying to. There's humble and there's just being chatting shit. So Alfie obliterates the field with a 30.1. Nicholas takes second. P-Benz takes third, and this is big for the championship for Alfie. Obliterates the field, and Chalupa down in 13th. Don't know what's going to happen with Alfie though this race. Obviously, he had it all in his palms in Singapore, and then comes out and finishes 5th. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But there is your starting top 10 grid for the race. We've got Alfie on pole, Nicholas second, P-Benz third, and then there's quite a gap from Legend who's 4th, but a good showing from Legend still. Halo is in 5th, Stewart is in 6th, Loki is in 7th, Bonge in P8, Apollo in P9, and Green King in 10th. Nicholas is going to struggle here because
Yeah.
he's starting on the mediums.
Exactly, and it's a really, really long run down to the first proper braking zone, so he's going to get
Alfie did really
he's
need
going
to
to get
get
swallowed up. I
pole
think
position
straight away.
because I think Alfie might have a good run down into turn 1.
Did you drive for the race? Did they say?
Well, I'd gather so if what's his
Oh, yeah, look at Clear
Yeah.
skies, pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, since the Russian Grand Prix's been on the calendar, which I think is since 2014, I don't think there's been a wet race ever. Anyway, Chikorito, who is Rukshin's mate, will be in the Mercedes, and I think Zombez.
Chikorito.
Is Zombez here?
Charitom. Zombas is not here, no.
Chikorito. It's Chikorito. Zombez did join.
No, he didn't join. He was invited.
It did, and it did pop up on my screen that he said he joined. I know it did. I'm not losing my mind. I know it
You
said
sure?
he joined. Yeah.
Alfie's 10th, apparently.
You are?
Alfie said he's
He's
10th.
10th.
What?
What?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It's
are we
14th.
Okay. He's 14th. He's not.
And there's no Zombas. We might have to do a quick restart, maybe.
It's up to. Well, it is up. It is up to Legend and Stewart.
Yeah, it's very weird. How did... I just dropped him full... I'm just trying to see if he had a grid penalty or not.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have a. He wouldn't have a
No, he didn't have any penalty.
13 place grid pen. There you go. Zombez has left the session.
Okay, well...
Restart. No, please. Restart. Okay, we're restarting the lobby.
Yeah. That's a shame,
So
but
apology.
hopefully...
It's just Russia things. I swear.
Yeah. Still seems to be this track, isn't it, with little glitches and the issues. Yeah, Alfie gets dropped down to P14. Zombez was not put in a car, even though he joined. I didn't even see it.
People joining mid-session break. Yeah, possibly.
Oh,
No, Brando suggesting that. I mean, well, while we're waiting, guys, put your predictions of who you think's going to get top 3 in the race. I'm going to say Alfie, Nicholas, Chalupa.
you reckon?
Yeah.
Chalupa?
Yeah, why not?
You reckon he's going to just miraculously push himself up to the top again?
Yeah, he did it in Italy. Why can't he do it?
Safety
in,
car really helps
Russia?
him, though.
I think it was more than
Yeah,
just a bloody
funky
safety car
P1.
helped him. Alfie, Chalupa, my style. No Nicholas Bonge. Okay.
I'm going to say Alfie, P-Bents, Nicholas. I think Nicholas and P-Bents going to swap. Mr. Tenerife hits and Senna charges through the field to take his first win, says Josh. Got some loyal followers, says Tado. That's when this happened last season, didn't it?
Russia just seems to have bad fucking.
Oh no, it's happening.
What's happening?
I'm disconnecting.
Oh yeah, I can
Yep.
still hear you fine.
I'm talking, but I can't. Yeah,
I can still hear you fine.
Discord struggling,
delete.
and I've just been I got disconnected from the previous lobby. Like when everyone started leaving, it kicked me from Xbox Live.
Flashbacks to last season. This is with Division 2. Are we gonna have to delay Division 1 or something? Shit, no. Do you need another invite then, Taz? Or I know you're here.
No, I'm in. Oh, apparently it was clear all race according to Alfie.
Yeah, the weather's on dynamic.
Who are we missing? 15? 16. No, I think that should be everyone. The zombies here? Yep, zombies is in.
16 should be it.
Yeah, 16 is what it
Loki
should
pick a
be.
car.
Oh, he's still got qualifying on.
Yeah, Legend, take qualifying off.
If he's listening, not doing qualifying again. Yeah, he's not in. He's not in the chat. There you go. It's off. There you go. Are you arguing with Alfie?
Are you not all in a party or something? I swear they are. No, they're not.
Funky's filling up the time by saying sports.
No, it's okay. Sports. It's in
Yeah, I was. Yeah, really.
Hee Ha XR Lando.
Sports. It's in my ass. Right, I think these guys are just setting up the grid, and then we'll be ready to go.
Also, guys, if don't click spectator, because it just messes up the grid. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, are we ready to go? Oh, we're ready.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
I'll put some intense music on while we wait.
Oh,
while
no.
We load.
Cover your ears, guys.
Hey. There you go.
Doesn't suit it at all.
What do you mean? Sick.
Oh, Brando, copyright.
So it's only Led Zeppelin. It's alright.
Bond, give me some of that Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack. Modern Warfare? Oh, good on Modern Warfare 2 days.
All I'm going to point out is, guys, is we've got 16 viewers here. SLR already has 26, so hashtag fuck SLR. I'm kidding, I'm sorry.
Don't say that on stream. What?
No, I don't have a problem with SLR, I just...
Yeah, what is this stream? I'm mid-eating and Butler's playing music.
Oh no, Bonge, no, Bonge, no.
Bonge, no. Yeah, we need some...
Oh, is Legend also going to do a Tazonic and put it on sunset, like he always does?
Hey, we always like a nice sunset.
Yeah, especially when you can't see the fucking braking points because you're fucking blinded. Why don't you turn this into the F chat? Oh, okay, Funky put that in. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, Funky scared me. Okay, so lining up on the grid. We gotta do that. Oh, let me guess. Legend doesn't put the formation lap on. Brando has been removed from the chat. Can you actually ban him?
No.
Ban Yuzo.
No.
Yes, yes, get it. Ice in the fucking veins, mate. Fucking have that, you cunt.
Oh, I need to make sure Nicholas starts on mediums, everyone else starts on the softs. Oh, obviously in the top 10.
On. Shit. Oh.
Taz has timed out Brando. 600
Is he
seconds. Taz goes, oh, I don't think you meant to do that.
Oh, how has that happened?
Oh god. 600 seconds, how long is that? How long is that in minutes?
That's 10 minutes.
10 minutes
Come
is
on,
being he's gonna...
Use your brain, dickhead. 600 seconds. Can we get some F's for Brando? Hey, guys, everyone spam F. For Brando
Taz
for
did not, I don't think Taz expected that. He thought there'd be a second menu, he said.
I wasn't expecting that. I love that, he just clicks time
I love
out,
it just
second
crosses
menu.
out the
No,
lol.
banned.
And then 600 second timeout, wow. But no, R1 Taz.
No, I don't think so.
The chat
I love
just
how
goes,
you haven't banned him yet. I love how you haven't even untimed him out.
well done Taz, you got a new job.
Hang on, let's untime out Brando. There we go.
That was hilarious.
Lol. I'll just put lol.
They're just repeating, fix it.
Jim will fix it.
There you go, he's back. Hello, hello Brando.
So, my style did take your advice and start on the mediums. SLR over RF1. We'll go and fuck off. Now, can we...
So Nicholas is on...
Yep, yeah! Brando put,
SLR.
Brando put SLR over RF1 and someone...
Taz just gone back to banning him again.
Just... Nah, I bet that was 5 crown, I think.
Nicholas on the mediums as he should be. Rux is also on the mediums as well as MyStar, and everybody else is on softs, so it should be a simple one-stop race provided penalties. I think chat's going to be all about banning Brando, isn't it?
Anyway, we got a race to spectate, so...
We do.
So, prediction, I'm going to go Alfie, Nick, Legend. I think I said, didn't I?
Yep, that's what you said.
No,
I think-
Alfie. No, I said Alfie, Nick, Chalupa.
Yep, I'm going to say Alfie, P-Bence, Nicholas. Yeah, Chalupa has to, well, at least
Really get
a shift on the start, otherwise he's going to lose a lot more points to Alfie.
I'm just going to turn off the timing screens because you know this game just doesn't. Just
Yeah,
like
mine are
turn
off.
the timing screen.
Anyway,
Can I just turn that off? Oh, I mean I won't. Do
16 cars, 16 cars on the grid for Sochi, round 16, 15, 16, 17?
that. Stuart P1
16.
says Taz. Anyway, right, let's refresh.
Oh, that's a terrible camera angle.
There we go. One
There we
light,
go.
2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light.
And that's the way they go.
Away we go.
Oh, P-Bence
for the Russian Grand Prix.
worldy start. P-Bence.
P-Bence might have Alfie down into turn 1. Nicholas is already down
The
to third,
DRS
but he
train.
should be
Oh,
alright.
the crash at the back.
Massive
Zombez is
smash.
gone.
Zombez is gone.
P-Bence going to go round the
And
outside of
P-Bence is
Alfie.
hanging it round the outside of Alfie. Alfie cuts the corner and collides with P-Bence
Chalupa's
as
off the
Chalupa's
track.
gone very wide. But Alfie leads from P-Bence, from Nicholas, from Legend, from Halo, from Stuart, from Loki, from Apollo, from Chikorito, who's up to 9th, by the way.
Wow,
Chalupa's
what
up
a
to
start.
10th. Green King's 11th. MyStyle's 12th. Tado's 13th. Ruction. Bonge looks like he got caught up in that.
You did, yeah.
Absolute
I think
carnage.
he's got wing damage too.
And Legend is having a look up the inside of
He needs to really.
Nicholas,
Nicholas is
but-
going to be slow for the first few laps on their mediums.
And
Legend around the
Legend
outside. What a move.
Sends it
What a
round the
move from
outside.
Legend.
Nicholas is struggling, and Halo is putting
Green
Nicholas
King is
under
gone.
pressure. What a move from Legend.
Yeah, Green King is gone as well.
Yep. Anyway, I'll put the timing screens on now. Hopefully they haven't glitched, and they haven't. That's nice to see.
Loki on Stewart.
Uh,
Sorry, Stewart on Halo. Good. Sensibly backs out of that, being sensible as he can. Brando, woo, leg man.
Yeah, good overtaking move from Legend around the
Alfie's
outside.
already
That could be a
pulled a
contender
second.
for overtake of the season, I have to admit. Yeah, already pulled a second from Alfie. He says he doesn't practice. I'm just calling bullshit. Anyways, Stuart's having a look all over the back of Halo. Had a think about it into the second to last
Lucas
corner.
F13 YouTube being savage in chat for Halo. For Halo, for Tado.
I don't know what happened at the back.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
here
don't
comes
know.
the timing screen glitch.
Tado already
And
causing
DRS
destruction.
is somehow enabled. DRS is somehow enabled, I'm not sure. 4 drivers pit.
Yeah, how is it
Lifestyle,
enabled already? That's not
Chalupa. Well, how's it lap 3 for Paul?
Russia's.
Oh! Someone's in the wall. Oh, it's Chikorito.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
there's a lot of people in the pits.
Gotta be careful he doesn't disqualify here. Virtual safety car has been deployed due to
Chikorito is. Oh,
spins it round.
sends it round. Everyone that pitted has put on the hards as they should.
Oh,
Style puts on the
both.
mediums.
Yeah, both. And this is what my point is of just you may as well start on the soft. I don't if you get caught up in a collision, but
Exactly.
timing screens are completely glitched. But we're under virtual safety car conditions, so Alfie is in
Tado
the
is
lead
leading
still.
on my screen. No,
Oh, he was. So it's been a disaster for everyone, really. Obviously, biggest gainer at the moment, I don't know. And Ruction's been given a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car, as I think has Style. Yeah, Style also has a drive-through. Chalupa's somehow in... Chalupa's 14th.
pitted, I think.
Chalupa must have got...
Yeah, he pitted.
Yeah, I gathered he is, but I thought he had a really good start.
I mean,
Anyway.
this happened at Monza, and he still got a podium.
Well, he needs to. He's put on the hard, so he must be going to the end on those hards.
P-Benz has actually gained
Gotta
back a bit on Alfie on the safety car restart.
Yeah, Alfie did.
Legend
Alfie did not
is-
have a good VSC.
Legend's
by the
gone
looks
with
of
him.
it, but Legend is flying.
Legend-
Oh my God,
Ooh.
Legend! Cool Ed now, cool Ed, Legend. Oh, someone else has gone. Is that Chikorito? No, it's Ruction. Ruction has lost it. Has he got bad damage? Yes, he does on the front left.
Stewart on Halo. These guys are
Stewart-
absolutely sparring the
Oh.
ERS. I think ERS management around here is quite easy to get back, isn't it? I think.
Oh! Legend hangs it round the outside, and Legend is absolutely flying. What
He
a
is
launch
round
from
the-
Legend.
The Legend's been
Round the
possessed.
inside, yeah? Round the inside, yeah? They're still side by side,
Oh my God.
and they're still battling.
Legend off the
And
track.
Legend forces wide.
Picks up a penalty
oh my
already.
God, Legend. He picks up a penalty.
What a good
but
move,
he
though.
has got
Legend. Legend's
P2.
on fire right now. Up into P2. Two
Oh
really good
dear,
moves
this
to get past
is-
Nicholas
oh my
and
God, more
P-Benz.
drivers are pitting. Styles been given a penalty for speed. What is? Oh, this has been a disaster for Haas.
It has, yeah. And Renault.
It all.
Both Renaults are in the pits. Both Hasses.
Oh dear. But
Brando's absolutely.
yeah, no surprise.
Shocked
well, let's
at
point out
Legend.
Tado is in 10th.
P-Benz is going to go
Well,
back
point
on.
that
P-Benz is going to go back on Legend. He is. He's going for it. He's going for
He's
it.
going to send it up the inside, but
going for it.
he doesn't think. And Chalupa picks up a penalty as well. Oh, this is a cutback of dreams from P-Benz. Legend did go deep into that corner, but he hangs
Bangs
it round the outside.
and keeps
Oh,
it.
brilliant move.
This is just
from
letting
Legend. As
Alfie.
Stewart now
This
gets past.
is just letting Alfie just drive off into the distance.
Yeah, and Stewart has also got past the two Alpha Tauris of Halo and
Mm.
Loki, as Alfie does hit the fastest lap, but Legend is on a charge at the moment. He has got past P-Benz. He doesn't have the best DRS, I have to
He-
admit, compared to P-Benz.
Legend is now leading this DRS train. Quite simply,
Yeah.
DRS train. Oh, to be fair, there's a gap from
and-
Nicholas to Stewart, so there's only
I'd
three
like
in the
to
train.
point out, yeah, I've just thought I'd point out Nicholas is on the mediums, as he only really... He will be on the faster tyres, so it's interesting. So, yep,
It's lap 4 and 7 people have got penalties.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I can't say I'm surprised. But anyway, Tado is in 10th, by the way, and with 27 seconds in hand to Chalupa. Just saying. Let's go, Tado.
Let's go, Tado.
And Chalupa's now
pits
Chalupa's
again.
now picked up a penalty.
And
Chalupa's
retires.
gone. That is a dumb decision. That
Yeah,
is
it's
such
lap
a
4.
dumb
There's
decision.
so much that could have happened.
That is a stupid decision.
Yeah.
That's a really dumb decision.
There's
that
so
is.
much.
That is.
The race was no. It's only lap 4.
It's lap 4, man.
You
It's
came
lap
up from.
4.
You came up worse than that for Italy.
Oh, that's a really
Well,
stupid decision.
That plays into Alfie's hands.
Well, Alfie, this
And
is
Stewart.
a big moment in the championship.
If Stewart
For
can somehow
Alfie.
outscore Alfie by a lot, it's going to be a really good race for Stewart now.
Well, if Alfie just has a DNF, basically,
Yeah.
Alfie just doesn't need to make a mistake. That is, I have to admit, that isn't the brightest decision.
Yeah, not good. Not good. But unfortunately,
I mean, he did the
retires on
efficacy of
retires on
retiring
the race
in the pits,
on
at
lap
least.
4. Yeah, retires on the race on lap 4. Ruction's in pits again and is now being lapped. I think Renault and
P-Benz
Haas
is-
are
P-Ben-
not having a good time. There's now going to be a DRS train for P2. Legend is still hanging on. P-Benz is going to go down his
Oh,
inside.
P-Benz has sent it up the
Round
inside.
the long left. Legend's going to try and hold it.
Oh, they
Ooh.
tapped a little bit.
Oh, P-Benz makes the move stick. Good move from P-Benz. Yeah, Legend has got 8% ERS. He's not saved anything.
Nicholas is just there as well. I don't honestly know why Chalupa did that. You're right. Just had to go.
Yeah, I was trying to cough, but not cough on stream.
I mean, you could have just muted your mic. No, we're on board. Nicholas has had the engine glitch, and now he is under pressure from Nicholas. I think Legend. I think I meant to say Nicholas is putting pressure under Legend. Sorry.
Stewart's there as
Medium.
well. Stewart's
Yeah, I
ditched the
don't know what's-
AlphaTauris.
Yeah, he has, and some.
The top 10 now look pretty set in stone on where they're at, because there's a 31-second gap from Tado to Zombies. So these guys from at least 11th to 15th all need a safety car 100%.
What's not a bad strat?
What is it? Putting on the hards or? P-Benz is starting to pull from Legend now. Legend just needs to sit in P-Benz's DRS and just save his ERS
What are you on
as
about,
much as he
Funky?
can.
What are you on about, Funky? Man's just having a fucking.
He's
rant
having
to
a
himself.
conversation with himself.
Yeah.
I think at this point, the mediums and the soft should be relatively similar on pace.
I think the soft need to hit about lap 11, so they're probably
Yeah.
through half their life.
Oh,
Dado,
Tado.
no! On Legends got past P-Benz, by the way.
Apollo has 6 seconds of penalties. Chicker Tom, whatever his name is, 8 seconds. My style's a 5
Chikorito.
second. Oh, Legend.
P-Benz has then got past Legend.
Legend
Yeah,
got-
I just said that. I just said that, Taz. Zombez has lost it down the main straights now.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Five. I'll let you take over that.
I'm talking about Legend. Okay, just using all your ERS, okay. Zombez has completely smashed his front wing. I don't know if he collided with Bond or anything, I have no idea. Meanwhile, there's this train for P2 now between P-Benz, Legend, Nicholas,
Alfie's
and
got a
Stuart. I have to say,
5-second gap.
Yeah, Halo Pits.
Commentator beef, exactly. There they go. Here comes Legend. He's just going to DRS past P-Benz, isn't he? Yep. Cuts in front of P-Benz as Legend, but Legend makes the move stick. Stewart is now going down the inside of Nicholas for P4 in the long left-hander, sorry. Oh, they're still going side by
racing
side.
from both
Legend,
these two,
Stewart
great
does it round
move.
the outside. Really good move there from Stewart.
I don't...
What's up?
I'm still in shock that Chalupa decided to retire, man.
I know, but here's what it is.
Stupid decision, really, considering it could have been a safety car.
Yeah, from lap
Bond
4
is
as well.
47 seconds ahead of Tado, behind Tado. No, he's not. It's rapidly falling. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Timings are still a bit messed up, I think.
With all these battling, it just means Alfie can pull away more.
Stewart is now in the hot seat behind P-Bence and Legend. These guys battling so much, allowing Alfie to pull away by 6 seconds already. I think Zombez is going to get lapped as well now, joining Ruction.
Ruction, yeah.
Yeah, Ruction's not a good start, and neither is Zombez, unfortunately. I think, yeah, P-Bence.
I'm assuming P-Bence will now overlap on Legend.
They're just going to keep swapping. Bringing Stewart and Nicholas with them. Nicholas is probably quite happy with this. He can just save his ERS and use his mediums to last as long as he can.
Oh, P-Bence went very deep into that corner. And now Legend is around the outside.
Again, they've got
P-Bence will have the inside line. Tado, no!
Tado number 3 second. Legend's off the track.
Oh.
Stewart's not close enough to remove. Yeah, Alfie is absolutely flying away. Nearly 7 seconds now.
I wouldn't say necessarily he's flying away, I'd just say he's benefiting from the fact that Legend and P-Bence are swapping places, personally.
I think Nicholas's tyres are starting to come into their own now. He's sort of all over the back of Stewart.
Well, it's 3 laps before the soft runners need to pit, so...
I wonder if anyone's going to jump on the hards.
Halo already has.
Oh, he did, yeah. Wow, he pitted really early.
He pitted, yeah, I did say. Yeah, he is flying away, yeah. Halo's all over the back of Tado.
Hello, it's past Tado.
Goes down the DRS, yeah, quite comfortably. Tado's doing a good job though in 10th, just keeping
Stewart
out
on
of trouble.
Legend. Legend had a bad exit. Stewart's going to get past Legend here. They've both got DRS though. There's going to be a drag race all the way down to turn 2.
Oh,
Stewart
bloody hell!
Stewart breaks really late. Legend gets into the back of him.
I thought he was gonna send it up the inside of P-Bence then.
That would have been quite an audacious move if he went for it. Legend still not saving the ERS. And yeah,
Nicholas does as well. The dirty air at Russia isn't very nice either.
no.
You said that so sinister, just... No.
No. Oh, I'd say that as I'm probably going to experience that later.
I'm not looking forward to this race.
In half an hour's time, which will be Division 1, I think it's going to be delayed a little bit.
No, it doesn't need to be delayed, we'll just turn up late.
Yeah, but who's going to host?
Taz? Just saying.
Loki's actually kind of catching this battle. I've been sort of monitoring his pace. He's got his ERA is in the 90s, almost,
Yeah.
and he is catching. No penalties as well.
Well, he needs to start using it if he wants to pit, because he's just going to be... It's a waste to not use it.
Exactly, because he obviously gained a ton back in the pit, so he just needs to use it, catch these guys as they can.
Well, yeah. It's
Legend,
a waste to not use
all
it, like he is now.
Stewart, P-Bence, Nicholas, Legend. Yep, Legend's starting to fall back now, and Stewart's got ahead of P-Bence.
I'd pit now if I was Legend.
Yeah, I think his softs are starting to fall off and hit the cliff.
I'm just Green King pits on the mediums, by the way.
They should do 17 laps.
Well, you'd like to think. What's he putting on? Another set of mediums. Unless he put the softs on.
He was on the softs.
What? I swear he started on the medium. Oh my god, Tado smashed it into the wall!
What do you do? On the
He
straight.
smashed it into the wall. No, he got it in that turn 1 and has absolutely smashed it, and there is a virtual safety car.
I don't
No, Tado.
think it's really going to help anybody, really. It might help Alfie. He's somewhat close to the pits-ish.
No, smashed the wall, smashed it into the wall completely. He is abs.
He's still in 10th.
What did Green King start on? I want to check
Softs, I'm
this.
pretty sure.
Oh, he did. I swear he started. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm thinking of
Is
someone
Alfie
else.
going to pit? Alfie pits.
Yeah, Alfie should pit. I mean, the virtual safety car probably will end just as Alfie enters the pit, so he will gain a bit more
Stuart's
time.
going to go as well.
Stuart's already.
And P-Vents. Nicholas
all gonna jump
obviously
in.
stays out. That's a long virtual safety car.
This really benefits the soft runners and really doesn't benefit Nicholas.
P-Vents. That's really going to hurt him.
Now, Alfie's got to be careful he doesn't get caught in traffic, although there are a lot of people pitting.
Yeah, he should be okay actually. I think he'll be out in relatively
Everyone's pit.
clean air.
Oh my god, everyone's pit on this lap. Except Nicholas and Legend. I'm surprised Legend hasn't pit, to be honest.
Not the safety car though that a lot of these guys needed. I wonder where Halo's going to lose a lot of time out of this. Don't think putting on the hards was a good idea. He just jumped Apollo, but he's now lost a good 5 seconds to his teammate, and he was right next to him.
Yeah, very true. Now Nicholas is going to have to push very hard now. Now he's in the lead because he's got yellow flag sector 3. It is Bonge, I think.
Bonges,
Yeah,
binned it in the ball. Hado pits.
Tado does pit to change his front wing. I'm gutted for Tado.
Bonge is also going to pit. Change his front wing. I assume he broke it. The Renaults are having a good battle, 1 lap down. Zombez is not far behind as well. Yeah, we should see
Don't know what.
Legend pit this lap, if I'm honest. And Nicholas is going to stretch these mediums out to around about lap 15, 16?
15, 16.
Yeah.
Got caught on Tado, he spun me out. Okay. Legend does indeed pit.
Where's he going to come out though? Because he did lose. I don't know if he didn't really lose that much time in the VSC because it sort of came in, or it sort of went as they started filtering into the pits. So he should come out. I'm going to say around about Loki, maybe just ahead.
Stuart's flying, by the way.
Is he?
He's pulled 2.2 ahead of P-Vents.
Yeah, Legend's going to fall in between P-Vents and Loki, sort of status quo where he was before. Yeah, Stuart is flying and no penalties, but then again, neither does Alfie.
I'm gonna be honest here. I think Nicholas's strategy of starting the mediums has actually shafted him a bit. He hasn't had clear track,
No.
but he's fast. The problem with Nicholas is he's fast enough to keep up with the guys on the soft. But the problem is that's not clear track.
No, he doesn't do. He does the alternate strategy too much to the point of it actually hinders him.
Yeah, it's hindered in this race because he's been stuck in traffic. Whereas if he was on the softs, he'd have probably had an open, clear track. I mean, he probably will still get second, but he's got to do it the hard way. If he doesn't make a mistake.
Yeah, I think if he
obviously.
pits, he can come up right with Stuart right now. Although Stuart is obviously gaining on the fresh rubber, and Stuart is
Stuart is
going to the end.
it has to be pointed out, Stuart is absolutely flying.
He's 7 seconds behind Alfie. Alfie was not that far ahead before. Alfie's gained a good
I think he was.
4 or 5 seconds of time, at least somewhere. I think during the virtual safety car. The gaps now are sort of quite big between, or not big, but relatively small, but they're not within DRS of each other, to be honest. Bonge is going to be behind Tado and going to go down the inside. He does. Tado sort of gives him the space and breaks early and lets Bonge go. The two Renaults are inside each other.
They're inside Alfie.
Inside Alfie. Probably puts Alfie off a little bit, but
I was going to say that.
got 11-second gap, he'll be fine. Yeah, there's a huge battle for 13th right now. Both the Renaults and Zombies. All a lap down, but hey, anything matters. Even if it's not for points, it's always worth fighting. As we're not even halfway through the race, and all but what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers have penalties. Yeah, Nicholas 10.8 now ahead of Alfie. Alfie is closing that gap ever so slowly, but it's definitely gaining each and every sector. 10.6 now, yeah. Stuart's losing time to Alfie as well, I'm noticing. Legend's got within DRS of P-Bents. Legend seems to have really good pace, to be fair to him today, but he's just his saving his ERS is definitely his weak point. P-Bents is
Polo is
on
all over the back of Halo.
P-Bents is on
Oh, he taps
80%.
him. Oh, Christ. I think Halo's made a bad strategy call.
Yeah, hards aren't good round here at all. I think Polo's going to get it here, isn't he?
I'd like to think so. Anyway, down
Yeah,
to DRS.
and it doesn't
straight,
even
here he
defend.
goes, side by side. Yellow's made a bad strike call there.
Legend's got back up to P-Bents again. Legend's got really good pace. As he absolutely ruins that corner.
Safety car would make this race interesting. It's not been the most exciting race, I have to be honest.
It's wrong.
Yeah, it is just Russia.
Loki's falling back a little bit from Legend.
Pog. No, Pog's expressing his disappointment towards Tado.
Disappointment.
Wow.
Oh, Bond just binned it again. Oh, Bond. I think we might see a retirement from Bond here.
Yep.
It's such a close battle for P12 right now. Bond's pissed. Tado's in P11 technically now. Chick is right behind Tado. He's going to get past him on a DRS straight. Rux is right there as well. Zombez is right there.
Bond, if you can hear me, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't retire, mate, just because you've got the possibility of put the softs on and just try and go to the end. You've got the possibility of safety car, mate.
Tado stays ahead of.
Just try your best.
Tado stays ahead of the Renault.
Legend might have a chance.
Oh, Tado defends actually, going with a long left-hander.
Legend and P-Bents are side by side.
Oh, nearly contact between Tado. Tado's going to try and hold it around the outside as he... No, he gives a place. Oh, Rux almost hits the back of Tado. Tado defends against Ruction. Very feisty battle for P12 here. 11, sorry.
Oh, you're a lap behind. Sometimes they let the lap cars by.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Stuart's going to get another podium if he keeps this up.
Ruction, oh,
we're gonna-
dives
we're
on Tado. Tado gets forced out and given a penalty. Ruction's going to give the place back. Zombers has now got up to these three now. Oh, it's Tado
Tado's lost
spin.
it!
No, Tado spins. That was a good battle then.
Yeah, it was.
Zombez is still going to fight with Tado. Sorry, Zombez is going to fight with Ruction. He's going to get a DRS, but has an awful exit on the face of the final corner.
Still only one retirement in Chalupa. Wasn't even retirement.
No, it's been quite clean to be fair. Apollo,
Oh, Rux.
yeah. Apollo is actually catching up to Loki. Legend on P-Vents.
No, he was too far back.
I think we should.
Safety car's interesting. Safety car will be interesting because events was 5 seconds to go. You may as well serve.
Yeah,
More time for safety.
I think we should see Nicholas pitting this lap, though if I'm honest, he's losing a lot of time in this lap to Alfie.
Yeah, he should come out about third, I think.
Yeah,
He should come out
behind
near the
Stewart, I think. Just behind. Pretty close with P-Vents and Legend. Well, 19 viewers for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. No, it's not been the most enthralling race, but we do appreciate you sticking in and joining us.
Nicholas does indeed.
What?
Nicholas pits.
Ah.
Yellow flags in sector.
He's just someone letting through for blue flags.
And there is Nicholas. He's still not. I think he's actually going to fall behind P-Bents and Legend.
That won't be good for him.
Leaving the pits now. Has he had a good stint on these mediums? He's had a clear track.
He's going to get... Ooh, he's going to be close, actually.
No, he's not. They're going to sit fast. See him.
I don't think they will.
I don't know.
They're not. Definitely not.
Okay. He's jumped them.
He has jumped them.
And he's on the softs, so... Yeah, I can't see him catching Alfie because he's 15 seconds behind him.
Because it's going to go Nicholas. Yeah, I think Nicholas is going to aim for a P2 here. He's got a penalty to contend with compared to Stewart, sorry. But he's
If a safety car comes out, this massively benefits Nicholas. Depends on where it does come out.
Zombez and Rux. Rux goes wide. Penalties. Apollo's got 12 seconds of penalties. Jesus. He's going to lose a few positions as Zombez. He can't do nothing with the DRS that Rux has got. Still going side by side, actually.
Half a second behind
Still going side by side through sector 3. Rux goes wide. Zombez is going to get the up back. So they're giving each other huge amounts of space, actually. Good respectful driving from these guys as Rux almost hits the wall on the exit. Nicholas is all on the back of Stewart already.
Apollo picks up another penalty.
15 seconds.
I'll tell you who's going to get a good position, a Green King.
Stewart just gives the position up to Nicholas. Doesn't see the point in fighting it.
But while doing that, Legend
No, I
is
yawned.
right. Legend and P-Bents are side by side, by the way.
Oh, they are. Legend's got no ERS at all. And he's in overtake going around the long left.
I mean, that's an effort.
He's desperate to get past. I think Nicholas is going to get the gap down to Alfie to around about 7 or 8 seconds, but it's just not going to be enough. As he goes through, the battle in Rux and Zombez.
I just think Nicholas should start on the softs more often because he spends so much time in traffic because he's faster on the mediums and then he's got a mountain to climb. Whereas because he has such a shit start, usually because he's on the mediums, it makes more sense for him to start on the softs and just try and keep
puts him
Alfie
down in the
behind
pack,
him for
doesn't
track
it?
position. Yeah, whereas if he gets a good start and gets Alfie into turn 1, he's got a good advantage.
Yeah, fair point. He probably should consider it. I think he'd be a lot higher up by the end of the race. Well, he should be in first a lot more often than we see him. But sometimes the alternate strategy
Nicholas did an amazing race according to Funky.
he's going to get the fastest lap. Easily.
Well, yeah, he will. Yeah,
which
there
is
he
an extra
goes.
point.
But he's 13. Yeah, I get he's had an amazing race, but he's 13 seconds down on Alfie. Like, I know Alfie's had a good race, but if he was on the softs, he possibly could put Alfie under a bit of pressure. But because he's starting on the mediums, he's down in the pack, and Alfie can just cruise to victory.
Legend on
is
P-Bents.
now having a look on the inside of P-Bents. Bearing in mind, there's a 1 second gap between these two on penalties, because P-Bents has his 5 seconds, and Legend has his 6 seconds. Funky says, I mean, Nicholas does pick up another penalty, and that could be crucial.
Yeah.
As Halo does get past Apollo now. He would have still gotten into the battle with her. I don't necessarily think that. He's on faster tyres, Funky. If he's on the softs, you'd like to think he was keeping up with them on the mediums. He's on the softs. Alfie had the pace advantage today. Yeah, possibly, but Nicholas got
Possibly,
caught up
but
in
it would have
traffic
been
and the gap was so low down.
It would have been a lot more closer if he sort of copied the same strat. But we always like to see a different strat. It's always good. I don't think the different strat has worked for Halo, if I'm honest. Hards have not served him too well.
Man's done a D-Tom strat.
Yeah, Hards have not served him very well.
It was 5 temps different. Well, yeah, that was in qualifying, but it's different in the race. If you just get trap position on someone, you've got a good chance of holding them off.
11 seconds
Qualifying
now.
pace doesn't determine race pace. Yeah, it's 11 seconds, but 7 laps to go.
Yeah, he's catching him. He's caught him by 3
he's
seconds in 2 laps. I mean, at that rate, obviously he will catch him, but penalties, even if he does catch him, he's got penalties, and he's got a contend with tyre wear, so as Legend's going to get the move on P-Bents easily. He's just spamming overtake. As is P-Bents, to be fair, they both don't have much. Oh, P-Bents defends, not Stewart, Legend's all over the back, dives into turn 2. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, they touch.
No damage.
Not by the looks of it.
The Renault. Which Renault's that? Is that Rux? Yeah. The Zombies has got up to the other Renault now. Rux is getting involved. And picks up a
You need to
penalty.
get out of the way. It's really off-putting having a ghost car there. I'm just saying. My style pits.
Yeah, he's got a 58-second gap behind. I'm sure he can just put on the softs and go for fastest lap. Most of these guys, from 10th below, their races were done after lap 1. They just damage. And no safety car brought them back. It brought them back, so they're fighting for the final point. And it looks like My Style is going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, puts on the softs. Nicholas got the gap down to 10 seconds now, just under 10 nearly. Oh, just over 10, sorry. I don't think he's going to get it.
No, this hasn't been the most exciting of races, I have to admit.
Oh, it wasn't going to compare to Austria or Italy at the end, was it?
No.
Absolute chaotic Italy.
Yeah, nothing's going to beat Italy, like. Let's be fair.
Yeah, people, the Legend have been going at it most of the race.
Yeah, but it's not exciting that, and they're not really hanging it round that well. Like, and now Legend has already pulled a second gap, which is what he needs to get 4th place, by the way. I'm just looking at this as well, actually. I'm pretty certain, and I think we haven't noticed, is Loki's going to get 4th here.
He is.
I've just clocked, because if you look at penalties, there's 6 seconds for Legend and 5 for P-Bents. Now, if you look at the gap, which is, I believe, 5.9 seconds. So as long as Loki keeps within
6 seconds, he should get 4th. So Loki
5
could
point,
get 4th.
yeah, I
so
mean, the
that'll-
gap is going down, and they're fighting. The Legend is actually pulling away from P-Vents at the moment.
I think P-Bents is definitely going to lose 5th place to Loki as long as Loki doesn't pick up a penalty. Just noticed that Funky has literally put like 12 messages in the chat.
Funky is left. That's out of 20 people. Funky's the only one. 20 people though, guys. Jesus.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Bond.
It is Bonge. He's lost it on that little
He's
section.
losing the traction a lot. I'm noticing. He's getting like little snaps of oversteer, like mid corner.
I have to point out Nicholas is 8 seconds now behind Alfie.
Yeah. He might catch him by the end. But penalties, obviously. I think. How much has Nicholas got?
6.
6 seconds. Yep.
Oh, Bond has really overheated his tyres.
Most positions gained is My Style, Chikara. I can't say his name.
Chikorito. It's not difficult.
Chikorito.
Chikorito. Like a Dorito.
Chikorito and Zombies all up 4 positions respectively. Nicholas is up.
Safety car.
Oh.
What happened?
You are?
What happened?
Rukshin's made a mistake. Rukshin smashed his front wing.
And Natbo out of safety car.
Wow.
Oh, Bond just crashed it.
Oh no. Bond, to record that just in case.
I
Was it deliberate? I doubt
mean,
it
I
was,
didn't see
but
that, but
I don't trust people now. I don't trust people. I see a Haas and I get flashbacks to Belgium. I can't deal with it, Taz. Wow, that's thrown the race wide open. And I'm pretty certain the safety car was caused by Rukshin breaking his front wing. But wow,
Lucas
that plays into...
Lucas is loving Tado. Really a big fan.
Well, this is interesting for Nicholas and Alfie. Will Alfie chooses not to pit?
This is going to really
If I
help
was-
P. Bence needs to pit. Gets rid of his penalty. Get rid of his penalty.
Yeah, P. Bence needs to pit.
And he's
Legend
not.
pits.
He's not
Legend
pitting.
pits.
P. Bence
Legend
doesn't
pits.
pit.
Legend pits.
P. Bence-
Stuart pits.
P. Bence doesn't.
What about Loki? Oh, Loki. Halo's got to pit. Halo will.
Oh yeah.
Halo surely won't stay out on those hards.
P.
But he can't
Bence-
because Loki's pit. Loki's pit! Loki's pit, Halo! No! Stay out! What are you doing, man?
What are you doing, man?
Oh no! Green King's
You done
gonna
to my
jump a lot
bloody
of
shed,
this.
man.
I want to see what Nicholas does. Well, this is interesting because I want to point out, with everyone on the softs and Alfie staying out on the mediums, I think Stuart's got a good chance of winning this race. I'm just saying.
I mean, you said that last time.
He does.
You didn't.
Whoever doesn't put pit except Nicholas is screwed. Alfie hasn't pit. Oh, Stuart
Give it
might
to
win this
P-Bence.
race. I'm just saying. Oh, mate, this race has actually come alive. Stuart might win. Oh, please.
Excitement.
Please, Stuart. Oh, I was nearly falling asleep that race. But Stuart P1, I said it an hour ago. I think you did actually, Taz.
Did I?
No, not you, you prat.
I wasn't listening.
I have to admit, I'm amazed P. Bence hasn't pit because he's got a 5-second time penalty and he could have got rid of that. Chikorito has apparently got a 5-second time penalty for colliding with. All the good races happen when I'm either out or last. You're welcome. Did you? I'm not convinced you caused that safety car, Bond.
No, he didn't. It happened before.
So who do you think's going to win? As P. Bence does now pit.
I think it's going to be Alfie.
I'm going to say Stuart now because P. Bence is pit.
Yeah, P. Bence has lost a lot of time doing that. I would have definitely
Yeah,
pitted.
he will. Yeah, I think he done fucked up.
Yeah.
Can I just I want to point out as well, with penalties applied,
The Green
King's
King?
in fourth. Yeah, Green King's in fourth because
Come out
he
of
hasn't
nowhere.
pit. Oh dear. I'm going with Stuart. Please, Stuart. Please. How many warnings has everyone got? I want to check because if Stuart's got a warning, it could push. He's got one. Alfie has 2. Unless it was a collision warning. No, 2 exceeding track limits. And what? Oh my god! Look at the race director. Lap 1, exceeding track limits, exceeding track limits, exceeding
Hang on.
track limits.
That's all that.
Oh
my god, all that one. There's a whole page for that one.
Okay, so Alfie's got 2 warnings. Stuart's got 1. All I'm saying is,
Lap
come
two,
on, Stuart.
lap 2 and 3 are just as bad.
Oh my god.
Lap 3 is
Come on.
terrible.
Come on,
Lap
Stuart,
4, lap 5,
please.
every lap someone's had a warning or a penalty. Lap 9,
Who do you
Jesus.
think, guys? Who do you think's gonna win? This race has finally become interesting. I'm saying I'm backing Stuart. I'm backing Stuart because
Oh
Alfie
my
is.
god, lap 13. I can't wait for
dear.
Division 1 to be even worse. Lap 15 is really poor. Lap 16, only 2 people. Good job,
Right,
guys.
I'm just gonna check if this. I need the toilet. So while
Wow, is that exciting?
while the safety car is not out, I'm just gonna check.
You got 1
Oh
lap.
god, I'd just like to point out. 5 minutes till D1 starts.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know. It might be in this
safety
lap,
car not
actually.
in.
Hang
Right,
on.
I'm going to the toilet.
It might be in this lap.
I don't think it is because Alfie hasn't backed the pack up.
I think it's going to be very late. It's going to come in. Yep.
Oh!
What was that noise? Clip that.
Right, come on, Stuart!
Clip
Come
that.
on! Please, Stuart!
Alfie, don't make the same
Please.
mistake as you did before.
Yeah,
Like in
please,
Singapore,
Alfie.
leave a gap.
Right. I think he's got to be careful here. I think he's
gone.
gone too soon again.
He's gone soon.
He's gone too soon again. Right, Nicholas, be careful.
Nope.
No, he's got it
Oh.
right. Oh, Nicholas nearly lost the back end. Maybe those softs have had it.
Legend.
But here we
Legend
go.
and
We
Green
are.
King.
We've restarted here at the
Legend
Russian
and
Grand
Green
Prix.
King.
Legend and Green King are side by side going down the long straight. And
Oh,
Nicholas is defending from Stewart.
Legend.
Oh,
Terrible line into turn one. Green King misses it. Loki's going to make it 3 wide.
lovely camera angle game. Really love this. It's 4 people.
Halo. Where's
Oh,
Halo come from? That's 4 people for P4.
this is absolutely. This game has
Oh,
got.
look, Halo's gone.
Halo and
Alpha
Loki,
Towers is gone.
both Alpha Tauris have gone.
Oh, that's going to be... I don't know whose fault that was, but that...
I have to point out I'm a bit disappointed in Ruction. I have to admit, putting them off with the Ghost.
That's four cars who not fit in one corner there. That's Alpha Tauris out, but
Meanwhile,
they should get points.
Stewart and Nicholas are still behind Alfie at the front.
There's a big gap now. Legend managed to get away from all that. Somehow Green King got out of that. Apollo's in
Here we go.
P6 with P
Come on,
Vents next to him in
please,
P7.
Stewart. Please, Nicholas, please, just let Stewart by. Just for the sake of humanity, just let
Halo
Stewart by.
retired.
Halo, oh, that's an instant DNF.
I wouldn't.
That's a.
I would not have done that.
No, he's lost it. Oh, if that's another. Someone check. You can't
Oh,
just intentionally
Green King's lost
DNF.
it. Look, Green King's
Oh,
lost it. Spun into P
carnage.
Vents. Apollo's going to go around the outside of both of them. My style's come out of nowhere in this race, so I'm being miles back.
Yeah, right. Is Nicholas gonna have a go? Come on, Stewart. Come on, son. 2 laps to go. DRS will be on the last lap.
Yep.
Halo I did Halo DNF on purpose. I
don't know, but right now, let's get to the end. The P Vents.
Come on.
Green King defends from P Vents. Green King is losing the rear everywhere on his 15-lap-old mediums. Yeah, P Vents is going to get past Green King round the inside of the long left and gives it up. My Style is going to get the move on Green King very soon as well. These guys with no penalties are going to really benefit at the end of this race. Nicholas is going to drop miles back.
Yeah, he is. Which is why I'd quite like him to just let Stewart. There's a freeway fight for the lead, by the way. Legend just joined onto this. DRS will be enabled after this lap, so it's one last chance. Nicholas is not using his ERS, but he's in the slipstream. How much ERS have they all got? This is the big one. Will Nicholas and Alfie have a Nicholas and Alfie battle, and can Stewart get them? It's all down to the DRS train. Here we go. I think DRS is enabled this lap, so it will be down this straight. Will Nicholas have a chance at getting past Alfie, and likewise for Stewart? Here we go, round in the final corner. I believe DRS is enabled. Stewart hasn't had the best of exits, and DRS is enabled this lap, and Nicholas is all over the back of Alfie. Is he going to have a look up the inside? Stewart is too far back to have a look, but Nicholas sends it up the inside. And Alfie still retains the lead, and I think Stewart really didn't have a good exit.
No, I think Stewart needs Nicholas to fight Alfie.
Yeah, which it doesn't look like he's going to happen because of the penalty.
Apollo's going to drop a lot of places at the end.
Yeah.
The event's looking good for P4, I think. P4, P3.
Is Nicholas... Oh, Nicholas has gone very wide.
Oh, Zombies has crashed.
Yeah. And here we go. Nicholas has used all his ERS and he hasn't had a good launch. It looks like Alfie will hold on. And unfortunately, my dream of seeing Stewart win a race is going to have to go again, unfortunately, because Nicholas has not been able to get past Alfie.
So Alfie is going to lead
looks like...
lights to finish, I think.
Yeah, it was a bit
Increases
tense at the end.
championship. Increases championship to Chalupa.
Yeah, very much
Who
so.
should never have retired. Looking at the safety car at the end.
No, very much so. He
Legend might get
could've got some
P3
points.
actually.
And Alfie wins.
Oh.
No, he won't. Yeah,
Apollo's
penalties.
drop.
Alfie
P-Vents.
wins the Russian
P-Vents
Grand
P3.
Prix. P-Vents does get P3
Style
in the end.
P6. Green King P6.
Green King
Green
does
King,
get
I think
P6 in the
it's
end.
his best result.
And Zombez does retire at the end. Okay. But there we go. That is the end of the race. We're just waiting on Loki to make his way round.
Yeah, big front wing damage,
I
but
think
good
Loki's
job
got
for him
big
to staying out. He would get points if he stayed out, so
Ruction
it's
somehow
from-
got points after all that, by the way.
look at his front wing. His front wing is just
Is
missing.
it bad?
Yeah,
Oh, bless him. Oh dear.
pretty much nothing left.
Well, there it is. Should we do driver interviews quickly, or
Yep,
should we
do
just
character driver interviews.
get in, Stuart? Well deserved P2. Possibly could have been a P3 if Nicholas was a bit more aggressive and centered up the inside, but he decided not to, which I thought was a bit surprising, really, considering how much ERS he used. He didn't have the best exit with the DRS enabled, and it didn't give Stuart the opportunity to get P1, which I'm gutted for.
Oh, poor Stuart. Second race, two races in a row.
He's just...
Yeah, Loki, good job for staying out the end, but unfortunately just got involved in that accident.
Oh.
Not a Mr.
Okay.
Tado podium, guys.
No.
But there you go. Alfie, P1 from first on the grid. Absolutely just flew away in that safety car.
Who's your
Obviously,
driver of the day, by the way?
didn't limit
Oh, I'm going
my
to say
safety
Stuart.
driver of the day.
I'm going to say Stuart.
I'm going to say Grinding.
Okay, fair enough.
Alfie, Stuart, P1 top 3. You got Nicholas in 4th, Legend in 5v5, Green King a very good P6, My Style a recovery P7, Apollo P8, Loki a salvageable P9, and then Ruction someone gets the final point being a lap down in P10, just ahead of Mr. Tado and Chikorito, and with Zombies 2 laps down, Halo 3 laps down, Bonge and Chalupa as our DNFs. Now
There we go, we've got
everyone in the party.
We're
Yep.
just going to... Anyway, we're going to get these short and sweet pretty much. So here we are. We're joined by P-Bench in P3, Stuart in P2, and Alfie in P1. We're going to start off with P-Bench. Very lucky that you served that 5-second penalty at the end, because obviously that gave you the chance to get third place in the end. Obviously, I think you could have obviously pitted on the lap earlier and possibly had a chance of victory by beating Alfie, but you've still got P3. Are you happy with that?
Yes, absolutely. I missed the chance, but it's alright.
Okay, well done on your P3. We're going to move on to Stuart now. I really thought this was your time to get victory when the safety car came out. I really had my hopes up, but Nicholas just couldn't get past Alfie, and that couldn't give you a chance at getting past Alfie himself. So how are you happy with that? Considering you said you're not very strong at this track, another second place, which adds to, I think that's your 4th second place of the season. How are you feeling after that race?
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It could have went a lot worse, but I also thought I could have got the win today as well, but when I said Nicholas couldn't get past Alfie, I knew I wasn't either, so...
Yeah, it's unfortunate really. I thought you could have had a good exit out at the end of the safety car, but both you and Nicholas didn't have the best exit after the safety car went. We did catch it. Anyway, well done on your P2. And moving on to Alfie, from lights to flag, P1 to P1 basically. A bit tense at the end, and you had to keep Nicholas at bay because I'm presuming you were worried about Stuart, but congratulations on another win of the season, and with Chalupa DNFing, it's looking pretty good for the championship for you now.
Yep. So I think that's a 34-point lead. I think if I've done the maths correctly now. So one whole race ahead, which is good for the championship as always. Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel more confident. So
How are you looking forward to Japan?
I think I've probably done about 5 races in Japan total ever. So I have to get the practice in.
He'll get P1 by 5 temps, so I'd say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got to end the stream now, guys, because we've got D1 happening. So from me and Tazonic, it is goodbye.